Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, it is the height of tornado season, and I recently got out our tornado bug out bag because I wanted to show this off to you. It's a really good idea to sometimes have, well, first of all, you should have a bug out plan and a bug out bag in general in case you need to jet, in case you need to get in your car and go. But if you live in a region that has specific possibility of natural disasters, you might want to get yourself a bug out bag that's more tailored to the needs that you might be dealing with at that time. So just a little bit about me. My wife and I live here in central Nebraska, which is basically more or less the heart of Tornado Alley. And May, June, and a little bit of July, that's basically peak tornado season. We lived in an apartment for about 16 years, and during that time we had no access to a basement, so if there was ever a tornado, it's like, you know, jump in the bathtub, here it comes, right? Pull a mattress over the top and pray for the best. Now, we never had to do that. We've had tornadoes come close to the town that we live in, and I've actually seen them on the horizon, just not too far from where I'm at. But we always had a tornado-specific bug-out bag ready to go. This was even before I was into prepping or into firearms or even into my YouTube channel. So I want to go through something to consider having if you live in Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota. Consider having a bag like this on standby that you can just grab and go. Or this is one of those bags, let's predict a worst-case scenario. We're in the basement, the house completely gets destroyed, we come out, the town's completely leveled. This would be a good start to help us recover and get ourselves to safety and so on. So let me just go through what we have in this bag. We keep the bag in an easy to access spot. It's in the front coat closet, so we can grab it, go downstairs, we can grab it, go in the vehicle. We're pretty much set to go. First things first, I have a watch, just a simple watch on the strap. Just good to have that around for timer, stopwatch, just to know what time and what day it is. You know, the town that we live in, we've got one major interstate and one major highway that goes through it. If those would get blocked off, we've got some country roads, but it would be hard to get people in and out of that location. Let's see, starting in the top pocket here. Now, I haven't opened this up for a year, so I don't remember exactly what's in here, but we've got a whistle for help in case we'd happen to be buried underneath any rubble. Just an ink pen on standby in case we'd have to write a message. We'll just go ahead and empty this out. A package of these ER bars, Datrex bars. This is 3,600 calories. My wife and I could eat this for a day. We could split it, 1,800 calories per person. Not a lot, but there's a ton of fat and some carbs in here, some sugars and some protein. Pretty much everything you need to survive a day comfortably to get yourself where you need to go. Now, my wife put this one together. This is just a basic med kit, and in this we have things like a tourniquet, bandages, gloves, tape, gauze, just some of those basic supplies. Now, you can get yourself a standalone first aid kit and throw it in here, but we had stuff sitting around. We slowly started putting stuff together from first aid kits, and we have this emergency bag that just has your essential medical supplies. Or you can just go to Walmart, get yourself a $10 first aid kit, throw it in the bag, and you're all set to go. The other thing that we have is, you know, they'll call off all these counties where the tornadoes are, and this is kind of cool. I don't even know where we picked this up. This is a county-specific Nebraska map, because they'll say that there's a tornado in Phelps County and it's heading northwest at 50 miles an hour. Well, we're in Dawson County, that means it's coming our way. So it's nice to have this, and then this also has your larger cities on the back with the Nebraska map. We might have bought this like at a truck stop, but this is very handy to have because they'll call off counties, and also in northern Kansas, we have a lot of radio broadcasts that we get and receive to northern Kansas because they're geographically close to us. And they'll mention counties in northern Kansas that are having severe thunderstorms. It's a good idea to keep an eye on that. Because you have to understand, guys, where we live, this stuff can come out of nowhere. I mean, you can start to see some clouds on the front coming your way, and in 30 to 45 minutes, all heck is going to be breaking loose. We also have a police scanner because this is able to just do, this has weather radio, aircraft bands on it. This is the Radio Shack Weather Alert Radio. These might have been sold as realistic brands. There's a lot of police scanners that are out there that you can get. It does pick up, it does a constant scan and picks up any frequencies it can for fire and police, aircraft, ham radio, and then also it's got the weather specific band that gives you the 24-hour NOAA forecast. Okay, and this just runs on 4 AA batteries, but we also have a power adapter we can plug in for it if we need to. And it's a very slow drain device, so we've left batteries in it for a year or two and it still works just fine when you fire it up. NOAA weather radio. This is one of those automatic on modes that you can have set so it'll just turn itself on if it receives a signal. You just keep it in standby, and those are always good to have too. Now, some of this stuff is a couple years old. I'm sure that some of the gear's been updated, but it's just, you know, an option that's out there for you. Couple bottles of water. We do change these out once a year. They don't get exposed to any kind of extremes in temperature, so we don't really worry about that. But we do just keep the bottles of water on standby just to have something in case we have to jet. Gloves, some heavy leather gloves that we could use to clear debris and rubble. We usually have 2 pairs of those in here. There's only 1 pair in this bag, so we need to update that. Some nice rawhide gloves that you could use to pull boards off yourself or help other people if you need to. Remember, something like this is like a last-ditch bag. This is something you don't want to grab unless you have to bail your home and get out of there. Also, one of my favorites, we've got, these are the Maglite non-LED. These are your standard bulb flashlights that you can buy at Walmart for $9.99. They come with the batteries, and they usually come with a spare set of bulbs, like 1 or 2 bulbs. You simply twist to turn them on, and then to turn them into torch mode, you just need to open up the lid and it stays in torch mode the whole time, and then to turn it off, you simply turn it. These are dead. It's a pretty good sign. I should probably update those, huh? Get some new ones in there. Take care of business, but don't worry, because we do have this little accessory bag that has a couple contact lens kits in it. My wife and I both have contact lenses we wear from time to time. We could pour distilled or just basic bottled water in here if we need to, and put our contacts in it to keep them secure, put them back in the next day if we need to, because you never know where you're going to be if you don't have access to your glasses, or if your glasses break, and so on. We also have a lighter. We've got the owner's guide for the weather radio in case we need to do something specific with it, and a set of 10 alkaline batteries with like a 10-year shelf life. These are from IKEA. You can get batteries pretty much wherever you want to. And we do keep a spare set of alkaline batteries for the police scanner also, so that it has everything it needs. And I think that's pretty much, oh, yeah. And we also have just a inexpensive pocket tool to have in the bag too, so you never know if you're going to need pliers or a knife, or you're going to need you know, a screwdriver and so on. This is just a little $10 Winchester pocket tool from Walmart. It actually works really well. The funny thing is, when we moved into this house, this is one of the primary tools that I use for all kinds of little jobs that I did. I have Leatherman pocket tools, but I tend to keep those in the glove box of the vehicles. It's just emergency tools. And this inexpensive one has taken a lot of abuse and a lot of use, but it still works fine. So that's basically it, guys. So what I'd like you to do as viewers is please chime in and let me know what you guys keep for your emergency preparedness. Do you have bags that you keep around? Do you have more food, more water? We do have bug out kits in our vehicles, and I think I've shown those off before on the channel. I have more in my Jeep than my wife has in her vehicle, because chances are, if it's bad weather or we have to bail or go someplace that's not going to be very car friendly, we can simply jump in the Jeep and we can go. But otherwise, that's pretty much it, guys. So that is our tornado season specific bug out bag. And again, it goes in conjunction with our firearms, with our ammo, with our basic bug out bag. And that is it, guys. So thanks for joining us today. Thank you for checking out the channel. Please like or subscribe. You can check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on gunchannels.com. Get over there to gunchannels.com. Get yourself an account. And also guntube.org. It's another place that I'm streaming all my videos. So, allergies, my bad. Guys, that is it. I want to thank you for watching. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe, especially during tornado season. So if you're in Tornado Alley, get yourself a little kit like this. We put this together over a year or two. Wasn't too expensive. At a minimum, food, water, flashlights, batteries, maybe a map or 2. Oh, that's the other thing too. We do have a Kansas and Nebraska map, and they're full-on maps in case we would need them. Because who knows if your cell phone's going to work, or if it's going to have, you know, a battery charge, or if it's going to be broken. It's sometimes good to have just a good old-fashioned map to fall back on. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. Hey, guys, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.